Yasas and welcome to GRTV Kitchen. I'm Tina Sofos and we're here in Mill Park at the fabulous restaurant called Four Doors, and with me is one of the chefs, Nick. Good to see you again, Nick. Welcome to GRTV Kitchen.
No, thanks for coming in, and it's a good day today, so lots of customers around. It's school holidays, so there's a heap of mums and their kids, and it's lots of salads going out. We've got a new menu coming out for lunch. It's going to be really nice and cheap, and just something lighter for lunch, so we're really excited about that.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's really nice and bustling in here. Now, what have you got planned for us today?
So today I'm going to do something that's a little bit wintry. I'm going to do a seafood Claypot. So it's going to have lots of nice fresh seafood in there, a sort of tomato, white wine, olive oil base, some crusty bread, so you can really warm up with this, and it's nice and easy for everyone to do at home. So really good one.
Sounds delicious. Let's get cooking. We're in the kitchen and we're getting ready to cook the seafood in these little pots. Now, you've pre-prepared them. Tell me about it, Nick.
Well, I guess sort of pre-prepared. These are new pots that I just bought, so I wanted to show everyone at home what to do. So you need to soak them in water for a while so that they don't break when they're in the heat. It just helps the ceramic absorb the water and keep it so the heat doesn't affect it so much and it doesn't crack.
That makes sense, because I've got one at home and I didn't know how long actually to soak it. So how long is it soaking for?
I'd say a couple of hours would be all right. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. That's very helpful. Now, what's our next step?
Well, I'll go through the ingredients. So we've got fresh calamari that we've pineapple cut. Pineapple cut just means that you've cut it in two different angles so that it looks like a pineapple shape. It's got nothing to actually do with pineapple. The amount of people that think that it comes with pineapple, it's just the type of cut.
So have you done that yourself, or you got that? Okay.
So we do that here. Then we've got some tiger prawns, some fresh clams, mussels, rockling, and a soft shell crab. So soft shell crab is a really nice crab. They're a little bit expensive, but you can eat the whole crab. So there is a little...
So there's no shell, is that what you mean?
The shell is there, but as you can see, it's really soft. So you eat the shell.
Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. The only thing is there's a little fans here that you clean off under each side. I've already cleaned them off. I can show you how to do that. And then we're going to use some diced tomato, some olive oil, and some white wine for our sauce.
Yum. Let's get cooking.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of olive oil. And then we're going to add our try not to get too much flame because it's actually it's going to flavour the dish. It'll start to taste like smoke. And then we add the tomato. We just seal that off. Just a little bit of seasoning. Not too much because seafood is obviously naturally a little bit salty. We're going to turn it down a little bit, add some more olive oil. If it's ever going to flame, it'll be flaming now when you've added your tomato. So you just give it a chance to all come together. And then I just add a little bit of garlic that we thinly slice. And a little bit of chili. Obviously these things are something you can add depending on your taste. So they're actually quite hot, so you don't add too much. And then I'm going to add the calamari last. And finish off with more olive oil, white wine. put it in our clay pot. If you lose a mussel, that's all right. That's just one of those things. It's always in there. You can find it and put it back if you like, but it'll definitely be in there somewhere. Make sure you get all that sauce. There's one of those mussels. All right, so now we're just going to throw that in the oven.
And how long that's going to go in for?
So our oven's quite hot. It's on about 220, but for home I'd do it on about 180 for probably about 8 minutes, depending on what type of fish you're using. This one's rockling, so yeah, on about 220. It'd probably only take us 5 minutes because we've already half started it here.
So it just cook through.
Yeah, it's a nice olive oil. This is a homemade Turkish bread that we make here.
So when you say a light batter, just basically milk and flour?
So this one's beer flour and just some fresh herbs. But yeah, you can do an egg white, you can do a soda water one, or you don't really have to batter it. We just hold the crab up so it gets started. Otherwise it'll stick to the bottom. And then you can drop it. This shouldn't take too long. This will probably take 2 minutes max. All right, Tina, it's time to plate up. I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, it's all happening, isn't it?
So we're going to grab our seafood clay pot out. You can see there's nice sauce down the bottom there.
Looks delicious.
Yeah, put that straight on a napkin. And then our chopped parsley with no fingers, all parsley. So now we're just going to get our crab out. You can tell it's nice and crispy. It's cooked in the middle. Importantly, you just want to make sure you drain off all the oil. Just put in either a paper towel or a clean tea towel, because the last thing you want is just to have oil all dripping through your dish. And then we're just going to sit this on the top.
Oh, that's definitely a wow factor.
Yeah, so you can stand it up, or you can have it any way you like. But yeah, that's the dish.
And that's my dish.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick. This looks absolutely delicious and a very special treat in this little pot.
Yeah, no, the pot, I mean, it's a very rustic dish, very honest food, all fresh ingredients. So that's what I really love about food. I think that's what some restaurants they let go of. They try and overdo things. So I think simple flavours, a really nice cooking method, and then you can't really go wrong. So good with a nice white wine. We're going to have this on special, so yeah, come down and try it.
So when we come down to Four Doors, we can have this special treat. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Well, from all of us from GRTV Kitchen and Four Doors, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep cooking. Cheers, Nick. Thank you.
Thanks.